everybody, it's me, Gecko. It's another episode of Let's Build. This episode we'll be working on the building. Let's get into it. So, the idea of this building is to, it's like a circle, obviously. I had the circle pre-built because I'm awful at building circles, so I had it pre-built because it took me a while. Not really, it didn't take that long. But, the idea of this building is it's gonna be the circle, and then on top of the circle, on this first sphere, it's gonna have another smaller sphere that goes up higher, and then a roof on it. But then on each side, except for the front, each side is gonna have a mage tower, and then so the mage tower on three sides, so the back side, and then the right and left side. But we had a problem because I was retarded and did it on an online server, and you have a fixed space and you can't go outside of it. So I couldn't build the mage towers out too far, so they're really small and really dumb looking, but we're not gonna let that stop us. So we continue to build. As I'm finishing this, almost blocked that last wall. For some reason I left that back one open because I wanted to test something, but whatever. So right now I'm building up the tower as the camera moves for a better angle to see what's going on. And can you guys leave in the comments what should be inside this building? I think I'm gonna turn it into maybe a 10-floor building, maybe this base part, like a 10-floor building. Just let me know what the floor should be made out of, what each floor should have, where the king should be, and I think I'm gonna dedicate this castle to King's Kid himself, since he is a king. So and right here I built that section right there that I just deleted. I built it too far outside to delete it and build that up. So there's that. As the camera scrolls over, I go work on the first mage tower. That's gonna be where one of the floors has to be, because that's the walkway to the mage tower. And the camera's about to pan over here in a couple seconds. Here we go. And see, I tried to, and then see, this is how bad I am at circles. I was like, what the heck? And then I realized that I had to do that. So I finally built it. Super tiny. And leave in the comments what each mage tower should have it, because I really have no idea. I really want to put some interior on it, or inside the building, but I don't know what to put inside of it. So and now I'm bringing down the mage tower. This first one, I only built one this episode just to give you guys to see what's happening. And the camera will scroll over in a minute and you'll see what the bottom of it looks like. Kind of having a floating point looking thing. I thought it looked pretty cool. I built a castle like this on a single player world. That's how I got this idea. But the mage tower was a lot bigger, and it looked a lot better. A little glitch in the camera, I don't know what that was. But here's the top of it. And we put on the blue roof. I had an issue. I couldn't build outside of that space, so it looked dumb, and I had to bring it on top of it, and I couldn't bring it out anymore. And I was really upset about that. But in the end, it looked pretty cool when you look far back from it. When you come to a distance and you look back at it, it It actually looks really good. And I did block up 2 and in 1 each time to give it some height. And see, it doesn't look too bad. So I was pretty proud of it. And then the walkway, of course, has like a blue tint above it. I thought that looked pretty nice. And then I'm building like how it connects to that building, because buildings just don't float like that. I built fences to give it some structure. And I have some windows on each side. I believe I put fences in them. Yeah, I put fences in there. So each floor is gonna be right there. I had to get the floors down, so I had to change each window. Because where the walkway is, it had to be equal to where that window was. So I had to equal out the floor to make it right. And here's inside the floor, oak. With this texture pack, it's weird. Here's the inside. Right here, I'm working on a door, and I decided to make, if I put in the floor, it's inside the building, and I'm trying to make a design for the door. When I got something I liked, I added the doors. I didn't put a floor in, obviously. In the camera, will fly it back over. And then I start working on the walkway of it. I did it's like a glowstone lamp and then gravel. So I put redstone blocks under each lamp, and then put a lamp on top of it, and put gravel in the middle. And then I go over to the other side just to kind of branch it out. And I thought it looked really good. Thanks for watching. Watch next episode. Thank you. Bye.